Stamps is just one place in Arkansas. And Arkansas is one place in the United States. And the United States is one place in the North American continent. And the North American continent is just one place in the world.
Are you in love with her yet? Because I am. That was fantastic. This next scene is where Maya and Bailey Jr. just got gifts from their parents. And this is about how I would take gifts from my parents that I don't know.
Children is the most ungrateful things I ever did see. You think Big Bailey and Vivian went to all that trouble to buy you them nice play pretties just to make you cry?
And that's about how my grandmother would react. Family is so important in this film, and family relations just in general, which I loved. I loved that was kind of the center, and especially that it wasn't a traditional family that we started out watching or even saw at any point throughout here. This was just another mark where, like, this is a family interaction that I have seen. I'm not very good at gifts, but it's just the word that came to mind was humanizing, which it's unfortunate that that's the word that comes to mind because these are humans who have filmed and are filming and acting here. But I'm just saying it because that is what came to mind, and I want to be clear that Dr. What is her name? White Fragility. I've been listening to a lot of her stuff also, so I just want to be clear that, like, oh no, there's another one that I have to put here. So it's not just me who has internalized racism, who has white allergies, I need to think all the names. These people that I'm learning. Names are important. I will look them up. I will post them here because I have noted them. But in any case, these humans, it's a very relatable. That's the word that I want to use. That's the word that this is. This is relatable. I love so many things about Mama, and this is where she teaches one to her son. She teaches a lesson, and that is the lesson that I'm continually trying to learn so that I can live it.
What's in his mind completely? These clothes. These expensive clothes here. And this here gold watch. You know how much that costs?
Well, Big Bailey, I hope there's more to life than a price tag. You been attending church?
Big Bailey, that didn't look like a yes, and I feel like that might have some influence with this whole situation that goes on in this film. Actually, several situations. Some of those situations include that Dad took them to Louisiana. I'll look it up and type it down. And he dropped them off with Mom. So it wasn't that he was taking the kids to live with them. I'm guessing that there was some kind of phone back and forth. You should meet your children. I want my children. You go get the children, bring them to me. I don't know if that's how it went, but that's how I can kind of see it going down. So here we are in a new place with Mom, and there's brothers that come in the scene, brothers of the mom, and so uncles. And it was interesting because to me, that scene, I was glad that it didn't feel threatening to me that there were three men standing over Maya in her bed, especially because Maya, with her reaction, typical, beautiful, strong-willed woman, like, why are you standing over my bed? Why are you in my bedroom? It didn't feel threatening in that moment. However, I'm sure that there was some some great videography, like thought that went into placing this. This man, Mr. Freeman, immediately felt threatening to me, just him sitting alone across from in a room. I then had the reaction where, like, I don't want him to feel, why does he feel threatening? What about it is, and then as he continues to talk, he felt more threatening because he said he does a lot of waiting. And at least for me, I'm sure that Mama would get this gospel reference that, well, it's not a gospel reference, it's a cultural reference, I guess. I don't know. The reference is idle hands are the devil's workshop. And so if we do a lot of waiting, I can only imagine, what happens. It's not good. There's not a devil's workshop. Just that phrase gives me anxiety. So whenever I have to wait, I try to be doing something so that I don't become the devil's workshop. Just to see what you feel, I'm going to play that scene and we'll see what happens. We'll see how you feel about it.